Hey guys, Jeff here with Corsair. Today we're going to be taking a look at our HG10 N780 edition GPU liquid cooling bracket. The HG10 allows you to adapt our Corsair Hydro Series liquid CPU coolers to your GPU. The bracket itself acts as a heatsink to cool the VRAM and the VRMs. The N780 version of the bracket is compatible with most of Nvidia's 700 series reference cards. So that includes the 770s, 780s, Titan, and Titan Black. For a full list of compatible cards, check out our website at corsair.com. Today we'll be using the HG10 to install an H75 liquid CPU cooler onto our Titan Black GPU. Once it's installed, we'll see lower temperatures, higher performance, and lower noise than what the stock cooler can provide. We've already done some benchmarks with the stock GPU cooler. Once we're done with the install of the liquid cooler, we'll test it again and show you guys the results. We'll start by removing the reference GPU cooler. You may need a Torx screwdriver in order to remove the screws. Once the screws are removed, make sure you unplug the stock fan from the GPU board. Next, make sure you've removed the thermal interface material that was left behind from the old cooler. Now we'll attach the HG10 to the GPU. You'll need to remove the film covering the thermal pads on the HG10. These thermal pads make contact with the VRAM and the VRMs on the GPU and turn the HG10 into a giant heatsink to cool those components. Then we'll connect the HG10's fan to the GPU board. And finally, we'll secure the HG10 to the board using the included M3 screws. Now that the HG10 bracket is fully installed, we'll attach the liquid cooler. The liquid cooler attaches to the HG10 just like it would on a CPU, however you'll use the short standoffs that came with the HG10. And finally, we'll mount the cooling bracket to the HG10 using the included thumb screws. Now I've got a liquid-cooled Titan Black that's ready to be installed back in our test system. The GPU goes into the system just like it would normally, but now we need to mount the radiator and fan assembly. In this system, I mounted the radiator to the front, but you could also mount it to the top, the rear, or the bottom if your case allows it. Now let's see what type of difference the liquid cooling has made on the Titan Black. We're going to be testing with Furmark at 4K resolution with 8x anti-aliasing. With the stock reference cooler on the card, it was running at 888 MHz at 83 degrees Celsius. With the HG10 paired up with our H75 cooler, the card is now able to run at 1019 MHz at 53 degrees Celsius. So as you can see, we're getting a huge bump in performance with much less heat when compared to the reference cooler. And all of our tests were done without modifying any of the graphics card settings or overclocking at all. And as you can see from the results, there's a lot of headroom for overclocking with the new cooling setup. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.